Yo, just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry.
This is Blessed to Ball, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther with a scholarship. We'll help you get recruited. Yo, anyone can dribble and shoot, but it's the ones who study basketball internally that make it to Duke University. Knowledge goes around. The game is played from the neck up and not from the shoulders down. This is Blessed to Ball, helping you with obstacles. The athletes are the rocket. Blessed to Ball is the rocket fuel. If you hit a wall, we can help you slowly climb it. So keep a Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant.
Blessed to Ball.
Cherish the opportunities that you have.
Blessed to Ball.
Use your mentality to master the craft.
Blessed to Ball.
Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play.
Blessed to Ball.
Cherish the opportunities that you have.
Blessed to Ball.
Use your mentality to master the craft.
Blessed to Ball.
Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Yo, Coach Carvel Bailey. Hey, listen to your coach, man. He ain't no scrub off the street. That man got credentials, academic and street. Believe it, and my name is Strategic.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How you doing? This is Coach Carvel Bailey, and you are tuned in to another episode of Lunch and Learn. I want to welcome you today. All right. Today, I want to help you out. I want to help you out as always. I want to be able to help you and your athlete out today. So in today's episode of Coach Carvel Bailey's Lunch and Learn, right, I want to talk about what your athlete, if your athlete hasn't done this yet, they probably should. Especially if your athlete is in high school. If they haven't done this yet, they definitely should. So we know a lot of parents, you want your athlete, your son or daughter, to be able to go to school for free, right? I believe it's safe to say that if you could save money on college, better yet, if you could get your athlete to go to college for free, it would be something that you would be interested in, correct? And majority of parents want their kid going Division I because that's what we see, right? You turn on, the TV around this time on Saturdays. You have, schools playing, ESPN, Channel 2, all those things. And so you want your athlete to play on Division I level. Now, I always say that parents should be more open-minded, and because there's more levels out here than just Division I. But I get it. My goal was to go to Georgetown. If I couldn't go to Georgetown and play for Coach John Thompson, I wanted to go to North Carolina and play for Coach Dane Smith. That was my goal. It didn't happen. I went to a Division III school, and I transferred and was able to walk on to a Division I school after my freshman year. However, most people have Division I dreams. This is what I will tell you. Don't have the mindset Division I or bust, right? I actually made a whole video, did a whole class about this, Division I or bust. Go check it out on my YouTube channel, right? Just Google Coach Carvel Bailey, Division I or bust. And you'll find that video. Watch that video. It'll give you a different mindset and a different perspective. But a lot of parents want their kid going Division I. But if that's your goal, then your athlete needs to do this. All right. So I'm gonna get into it in a second, but make sure that you're sharing this with your athlete, right? If your athlete has a Facebook account, share this with your athlete. Share this with your spouse. Share this with your athlete's coach. Share this with other individuals that you know that can benefit from this that I'm about to give you. All right. Oh, before I forget and get into the meat of today's conversation, today's class, today is the last day to take advantage of our holiday deals, right? We have about 6 or 7 different holiday deals, including getting, I believe it's up to, $2,500 off of our Hoops Master University program. So today is the last day. You can go to carvelbailey.com and check out our website, right, with all our specials. Click on the ones in which you like, and take advantage of them, right? My aim is to help you help your athlete. And so the only way that I can help you help your athlete is that, yes, I can give you this information I'm about to give you now, but in order to get deeper into it, then it's an investment for that. All right. But unless you just want to stay with the same problem that your athlete may have. But take advantage of the holiday special. Today is the last day, 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. But if your athlete wants to go D1, this is what they need to do. First of all, let me explain that there are different levels to Division One. All right, there are different levels, right? I'm about to eat my lunch. Got my notes right here, right? Got my notes right here. There are different levels to Division One. So you have Division 1A, which they call the Power Six. It used to be the Power Five conferences, but it's the Power Six. So Division 1A, the Power Six conferences, right? We're talking about if your child wants to go Division One, you have to know what Division One is and the levels to Division One. So Division One, you have Division 1A, which is the Power Six conferences. What are the Power Six conferences? The Power Six conferences are the ACC, the Big East, the Pac-12, the Big Ten, the Big 12, and the SEC. I'm gonna say that again. Division 1A, Division 1A, Power Six schools. These are the ones we see on TV all the time, right? ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Pac-12, Big 12, SEC. Power Six. Now, the reason that they're Division 1A, they're called high major schools because they put an extensive amount of money into their athletic program. And they also have a certain number of athletic programs in the university, and they dump an extreme amount of money into their athletic programs. And from a basketball standpoint, March Madness, they get more invites to the dance from those Power Six conferences. So you have Division 1A Power Six. And then you have Division 1 mid-majors. Now, mid-majors, right? This is all based on population or enrollment. Let me say, right, I'm thinking history, population, but enrollment. It's all based on enrollment, and based on enrollment comes money, right? Based on enrollment, how much money they're putting into the program and how many programs they have. How many athletic programs does the school have? What's the enrollment of the school? How much money are they dumping into the athletic programs? That's the difference in those three levels of Division One. High major, Power Six. Mid-major, right? They don't have as many athletic teams in their school, and they put a nice amount of money into their program, but they too only get like one bid for the most part to the actual tournament. All right. At times they'll get multiple, right? Because conference champion, and then they may squeak one or two in from the same conference, but you have mid majors, and then you have low majors. Low majors, right? Lower enrollment, lower number of athletic teams in the school, and they aren't really putting any money into the athletic budget. And now they only get one bid to the dance. So you have high major, Power Six, mid major, and then low major. If your athlete wants to go Division One, even if you're on a D1 or bust, it doesn't have to be Power Six. Does that make sense? You can find a mid major, and you can even find a low major. But regardless what level Division One they may want to go on, all right, remember, let me know what city and state you checking in from, right? But does it make sense? I want you to drop a 1 if it makes sense about the three different levels. You got the Power Six, high major, and you got the mid major, and then you got the low major. And it's based off enrollment, number of athletic teams in the actual institution itself, and the amount of money they're putting into the athletic program, right? If those three things make sense to you, enrollment, amount of teams they have in the institution, and the amount of money they're putting into the program, if that makes sense to you, then just drop a 1 in the chat, right? But those are the three levels. But regardless what level your athlete is on, your athlete needs to go get a graduation audit. Your athlete, if they're in high school, they need to go get a graduation audit. Now, there are a number of things that they need to do before they're even allowed to be able to go get, before they're even allowed to accept a scholarship, right? There are things that has to be done. Coach can maybe offer, but a coach may not offer until they know certain things are in place, certain affairs are in order. I did another class about is your athlete affairs in order, right? Go check that out on YouTube as well. Is your athlete's affairs in order? But your athlete should get a graduation audit. And that graduation audit is going to help your athlete know if they are on track to have the academic requirements in order to be eligible Division I, be it if it's high major, low major, or mid major. Certain requirements that they have to have in order to be eligible for Division I. And your athlete doesn't want to find out. I've seen this. I've stepped into situations where there were players where it was too late. I've helped out other coaches' kids, right? They've come to me, hey, listen, my coach not helping me. I need some help with that. I've talked to parents. I don't know what to do. Like my kid can play, but they don't have the opportunities. They waited too late, and they weren't taking the right classes in high school because they didn't know that there's a certain requirement needed at high school for the classes that makes them eligible in college. So a graduation audit is necessary, and your athlete can start to get a graduation audit their freshman year. This will help them not only understand what courses they can take that's NCAA approved, they'll also know what courses they shouldn't take that's not NCAA approved, and then they'll also know what courses that they need in order to graduate at the school in which they're in. Does that make sense? Each school has certain requirements that the student athletes have to take in order to graduate per that state. Here in Illinois, it's Illinois state rules. It's certain classes that has to be taken in order for the average student to even be able to graduate high school in Illinois. It's the same in your state, wherever you live. But then the school may have certain requirements of things that needs to be taken. But those things may not line up with what the NCAA requires. Hence, a graduation audit is needed. And so if your athlete has aspirations, goals, or dreams of playing Division 1A, Power 6, ACC, Big 10, Pac-12, Big 12, SEC, Big East, or if they want to go mid-major, and over the last 3 or 4 years, maybe more, we've seen at least one mid-major in the Final Four. That's a whole nother class. I'll talk about that at another time. Or if they want to go low major. So no matter what level of Division I they need to go, they need a graduation audit. Well, guess what? The same thing is required if they want to go Division II. The same thing is required if they want to go NAIA. And we can talk about those at another time, right? So I'll do another one based on Division II. I'll do another class based on NAIA. But they need a graduation audit as of yesterday. So again, make sure you're sharing this with not only your athlete's coach, maybe your athlete's athletic director, your athlete's trainer, your athlete's athletic director, coach, with their teammates, with basketball parents that you know, that's your friends. Help them help their athletes too. But they need to go get themselves a graduation audit if they're going to put themselves in the best position possible to be able to play basketball on the next level, especially if they're thinking about going Division I. High major, mid-major, or low major. Does that make sense? Right? I hope that made sense. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody got any questions? I got a couple minutes. I can take some questions before I get out of here. I can take 1 or 2 questions before I get out of here. Anybody got any questions? Going once. going twice. All right. Y'all make sure y'all share this, right? Give me some hearts. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some stars, right? Do all like interact. Let's make sure that this basketball season and beyond are the best that your athlete has seen so far. All right. Coach Carvel Bailey, I'm out of here. I'm about to go eat my lunch. Holla. Peace.
Yo, just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry.
This is Blessed to Ball, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther with a scholarship. We'll help you get recruited. Yo, anyone can dribble and shoot, but it's the ones who study basketball internally that make it to Duke University. Knowledge goes around. The game is played from the neck up and not from the shoulders down. This is Blessed to Ball, helping you with obstacles. The athletes are the rocket. Blessed to Ball is the rocket fuel. If you hit a wall, we can help you slowly climb it. So keep a Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant.
Blessed to Ball.
Cherish the opportunities that you have.
Blessed to Ball.
Use your mentality to master the craft.
Blessed to Ball.
Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play.
Blessed to Ball.
Cherish the opportunities that you have.
Blessed to Ball.
Use your mentality to master the craft.
Blessed to Ball.
Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Yo, Coach Carvel Bailey. Hey, listen to your coach, man. He ain't no scrub off the street. That man got credentials, academic and street. Believe it, and my name is strategic.